right, welcome everybody. We're going to start with a little warm up and then we're going to do some strength training. So let's start with rotations. Today's strength training we're going to do is 3 exercises per muscle group or body part. We'll try to vary it a little bit. Oftentimes you want to do 1 or 2 sets of everything. Today we'll be doing like 3 sets of a good variety. Push across. Up and over, spread the fingers. Toe touch front, reach up. In and out with the hands. Open up the chest. Squeeze the back muscles. Heel touch. Touch the heel to the ground. And both hands across. Spread those fingers. Both hands up and over. Make a fist with both hands. Excellent. Roll the hips around. Other direction. And side to side. A little bit slower there, stretch it out. Excellent. So let's start with working the legs here, upper leg part. I'm going to get my weights out. And we're going to stay standing. And we're going to go ahead and just sit back with these weights. Just a basic squat. Showing it from the side, you're just going to sit back with it. Don't let those knees go forward. Nice and slow on the way down. Four more. Good. We're just going to let those legs rest. And while we're doing that, we're going to rotate the wrists around. We need to rest for about 30 seconds. And then we'll do another set of something different. We'll do 3 sets of different exercises. Other direction with the wrists. All right, this time we're going to have the toes turned out. See if you can see me there. And pretend like you're holding a cup here or a goblet. And you're just going to come down and up, nice and wide. So your knees don't go past your toes. This is 3, 4, we'll go to 15. 5, nice and slow on the way down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 more. 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent. All right, now just rotate your shoulders around a little bit. Okay, kid. Hey. Got a cat screaming back there. Next one's going to be a combination of a squat and a deadlift. So you only go down as far as you can, but a deadlift is where you pick the weight up from the ground, like so. What I want you to do is squat and try to reach for the ground just a little bit more, and then stand up. So you let the back stay straight and then bend the legs. So it's almost like a progress. 1, 2, 3, and then start to bend the legs and then come back up. And so it's like you're bending over. You get to a point where your back can't stay straight, so you bend the legs a little bit, and then you come back up with all of it. It'll definitely work your lower back too. Be careful. Let's do about 5 more. All working the same hips and glutes and hamstrings, a little bit of quadriceps. Excellent. All right, we can have a seat now. We're gonna move on to shoulders next. We'll get those out of the way. So, still have the weights. We're gonna start with field goal post, and you go up and together, and then down and out. So we'll do 3 different ones with the shoulders now. 3, 4, 5, 7, just 12 of these. It's harder. That's 8, 4 more. 9. You can go in front of your face a little bit. You don't have to be right overhead, but it is called an overhead shoulder press. Give me 1 more. Excellent. All right. So kind of like we did with the legs, we're gonna work the legs a little bit on the rest. So I'm just doing a stiff leg lift, just letting those shoulders rest. Do about 10 of them. Other side. Giving yourself a 30-second rest. Good. Next one is going to be vertical, palms facing each other, just pressing straight up again. A little more the front of the shoulders. This is 3, 4, go to 12, 5, 6. Exhale as you go up. Perfect. Relax. Roll the shoulders around this time. Other direction. And then we're going to do a push back, working the rear part of the shoulders, palms facing back. It also gives you a good stretch in the chest. Keep going. All right. Hopefully you got enough of those. Let's go ahead and move on to some back exercises. So we're going to be working the upper and middle back. We're going to stick with the dumbbells first. I'll show you from the side. You're going to put your weights behind your legs. Right like that. Lean forward just slightly, keeping your back straight, and reverse fly. This is 3, 4. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 7, 8, 9, go to 12, 10, 11, and 12. Relax. Good. We're going to go ahead and move on to bands. For now, set your weights down. Grab your band. And we're going to stick with the back exercises. Put your band underneath your foot or your feet. Make sure it's in the center. Cross the handles here. And rowing it back. So let everybody get set there. Give you another 10-second rest. So we're working back muscles still. Just going with the second exercise now. Pulling back, 15 of those. Squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back. 3, 4. Three more, be 15. Good. If you didn't quite get 15, just keep going. We got the little rest too. So you can always get all your reps in. Just hold there, relax, keep the band underneath your feet. We got one more to go. We'll do it with a twist this next time, alternating with the arms. But give yourself another 10 seconds rest. Grab a drink of water, whatever you want to do. All right. Now this next one you could even choke up on. Like I'm going to grab up a little higher on my band. And then I'm going to twist, pull it back. Pulling it right to my hip. Looking back behind you, we'll do 20 total. We'll call that 3, 4. There's 6, 8. There's 12. Nice and slow and steady. 4 more. Good. You can feel that really working the back muscles. All right, let's move on to chest. So we're going to get the band and put it behind the back. Working 3 exercises for the chest next. So choke up on it. Make it tighter. Make sure it's underneath your arms. And get it nice and tight there. I'm even choking up a little more. Walking my hands back. Pressing out and together. We're just doing one set of each, so make it as hard as you can on each. There's 3, 4, 5. This is 10. We'll go to 15 on this one. Just 1, 2, 3 more. Nice and slow. You can always keep going if you didn't get them all in and you're going super slow. That's good. All right, rest for a second. I'll give you just 30 seconds here. If you want, we can do a little leg thing. Go out and in. Other side. Good. All right, next one's a fly. You might need to be a little bit less choked up on it, a little less tighter. You're going to extend the arms and you come crossing them, opening up, working the chest muscles. Keep those shoulders relaxed. There's 4, 10 more. Last 2. Perfect. All right. Let's keep working the chest muscles, but let's get the weights out. We're going to do the same exercise that we just did with the band. We're going to do it with the dumbbells. So fly with the dumbbells. You got to scoot yourself forward on the bench. Lay back. Keep your back nice and straight. Arms will be slightly bent. Open up and come to center. Get a good stretch there. Nice and slow. 10 more. Exhale in. Inhale as you open up. Five more. Last two. Excellent. All right, there is your chest. Let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to work calves next. Calves is the low back part of the leg here. We're going to start with just going up to the balls of the feet as far as we can. All right, let's do 10 more, but we'll do the double. Up, up. Just keep challenging this way. Up, up, and then down. Up, up, and down. Up, up even further, and down. Good, 5 more. Excellent. The next one you probably don't even need weight for because we're going to do single leg. But let's stretch that out. I'm going to set my weights crossed on the chair and just push one leg back, stretching the calf. And switch sides. Okay. So here we go. What we're going to do is cross the leg behind. If this is too much for you, just go back to double legs, okay? But it's going to be twice as challenging. Go up and down on the ball of the foot with that leg behind there. You do want to hold on. I'm just showing you there. If I can give you a better view. It's definitely tougher. Do 5 more. 2, 3, 4, and other side. Up to the balls of the feet. 3, 4, 5, 10 more. Four more. Breathe up. Excellent. All right, so calves have 2 different muscles. That's why they're called calves. There's actually 2 different calf muscles in there. You have the gastrocnemius and the soleus, and I'm not sure which one does which, but one is for when you're standing, and then the other works when you're seated. So let's grab our weights. So when you're seated, you're actually you're a little different. You're using different muscles when you raise your legs. So having even more weight here would be good, and you could just press up. You can always have somebody sit on your legs there. Kind of reminds me of an old donkey calf raise, where you'll be doing it like this, raising up and down, and then you get somebody to get on your back and sit on you like a horse. It's a real exercise. I don't think they do it anymore, but it's called the donkey calf raise. You kind of look like a jackass doing it, I'm pretty sure. Up and down. But it'd be probably easier to have somebody sit on your legs. If you have a partner, that might be good. Or put a couple bricks on there. Or just do lots of reps. As you can see, you start to feel it after a while. So that's your calf raise, the 3 sets. Let's move on to bicep curls or biceps. And there's lots of ways to do biceps. Let's start with twisting So your palms face you, and then palms face you here, twisting it in. So the biceps are responsible for twisting too, turning the arm there. Good, and then relax, point or palms facing back. And we're gonna start with just the side bend, just resting more or less. And then we're gonna do the bicep curl this way. So your arms will be up a little bit, elbows up a little bit, curling up like so. Working more in the forearms as well as the biceps. Four more. Excellent. Relax the arms again. Let's go side to side. Okay, and then we've got hammer curls, curling up like so. Just like you have a hammer in your hand. One more. Excellent. All right, then we're going to go to triceps. Let's go ahead and start with tricep kickback with the dumbbells. So elbows, just pushing back. Try to move at the elbow. Don't move at the shoulder. It's pretty much like a hammer in this position. Give it about 5 more. Okay. So the next one, well, let's relax that for a second. Roll the shoulders, do something. Maybe take the head side to side. It's always nice. Okay, next one, let's go ahead and set one weight down. Or if you're really wanting to work, you can put both weights in one hand, but make sure not to drop them. So here we go. I'm gonna stabilize the elbow with this hand so it doesn't move around a bunch. And just hammer up overhead. Looking good. Exhale up. 7. Let's do it. 12 here. 8. 4 more. And other side. Push that elbow back. Press it straight up. You can always go back to the other one if this bothers you. Some of these, that's another thing, is you have options then. You can do any of the three times if you want. Give me 4 more. Good. All right, let's get our band out again. And we're going to do triceps with the band. So over the shoulder, put the hand through the back of the handle and just pressing straight down. Let's go for 15 of these. It's 1. Nice and slow on the way up. Looking good. Hopefully you can feel those triceps. This is 5 more. 4, 3, 2, One, other side. And put the hands through the back side, grab on in front, straight down. Nice and slow on the way up. That's 8. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. All right, get your ball out. If you don't have a ball, just sit forward a little bit on your chair. But basically, you want to put your lower ball at your lower back. We're going to work the abs now, going back and forth. Let's review the muscle groups that we worked on. It's the basic areas that you always kind of want to work. You got your chest. We did that earlier. Your back. You got your upper back and mid back, that area. We got the abdominals we're working right now. Got the upper legs, glutes area, the lower legs, the calves, biceps and triceps. That's 7 different areas that you basically want to work all the time. Inhale back, exhale forward. So that means we're on our last muscle group. Let's go ahead and do some back extensions. So I'm taking the ball to upper back. Do some of those just to rest and work your lower back a little bit. Two more. Excellent. Good, get your weights out again. So sit forward all the way on your chair, and we're gonna lean back, do some ab work this way, touching the chair, and then sitting up. Good, give me about 5 more of these. Last 2. All right, and then we're gonna sit sideways. While you're resting, I'll show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some torso rotations. So you hold your weights here. You're gonna go side, center, side, center. Now, if you want, you can lift one leg up. It'll add to it. All right, so give yourself another 10 seconds and then we'll do this. It's gonna be our last one, then we're gonna stretch out. All right, here we go. We'll do about 10 each side. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right, I think we're gonna have to rest before we lift up the other leg. We'll do it one more round of that. So give yourself a rest. Let's see what we could do while we're resting. Let's go palms up, in and out. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Last 2. Excellent. Here we go with that other side. Raise the leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do what's good for you. Don't do this if it hurts. 6, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Let's go ahead and set the weights down, then we'll finish with a final stretch here. All right, so I'm going to turn to the side first, and we're going to put one leg out. Deep breath in, and exhale as you lean forward. Keep your back nice and straight, toes up. Go a little further now. Push it, 10 seconds. All right, other side. Keep the back straight, lean into it. Go a little further for 10 more seconds. Just stretch it out. Right. Back to center. And we're going to cross the legs. Leaning forward with the back nice and straight. Now you can cross low too, that's fine. Whatever you got to do. Good. Keep the back straight first. And then relax and curve your back. Okay, other side. We're going to start with that straight back, cross lower high. Lean into it. Okay, unwind there, and then we're going to twist, looking back behind you. Do a few back cracks there sometimes. The other side, a little bit of a chiropractic adjustment for you there. Now that you're all warmed up. Good. See if you can grab the back of your chair. If not, just reach back there. And then lean forward a little. If you can, grab it. And then scoot forward, grab the back of your chair, lift the chest. Push out, pull the fingers down. And a couple deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. One more. All right, great job, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the 3 different exercises for each of those muscles. Oops.